Ah, El Chuco. For those of us who love it, it's home, it's El Paso, Texas. And El Chuco is well known for being filled with very talented people, especially artists. Now, I don't normally wear sunglasses on the segment, but today I am because I have to up my cool game. I'm standing next to a very cool man. Meet artist Tino Ortega. Tino, nice to see you.
It's a pleasure.
I'm not going to be intimidated by your perfect hair either. Okay, so welcome to Studio 9. I love this back here. This is your signature Chuco. It's beautiful. You've been an artist all your life. Tell us about that.
Yes, so I grew up in the Lower Valley, and that's where I got a lot of my muse growing up, was through the mural work. And just growing up, I would just draw. And it's weird, like growing up in elementary school, kids would ask me for like drawings and for me to draw them things. And that's where I actually started getting paid to do artwork.
In elementary school?
In elementary school.
You were getting commissioned in elementary school?
Yeah, it would fund my Cheeto habit for sure.
Hey, draw me a Ninja Turtle.
Yeah.
Okay, so then where'd you go to high school?
So I went to high school in Hanks. I was voted most artistic in the class of 2004.
Yeah, okay, classmates at Hanks. Great job. Not disappointing at all.
No, not at all.
Okay, so you obviously went from doodling to something much more realistic, because when I look at the Chuco on the painting behind me at El Chuco Relic, it looks very realistic. It looks like balloon letters that you blew up.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
So growing up, I was really into photorealism, and that's just a natural extension of what we have here, is me trying to reproduce a photorealistic image in that sense.
That's really, really cool. Okay, you've got other murals. In fact, you have many murals around town. Tell us about some of your favorites.
So one of my favorites for sure is the very first one that I did. It was right there in front of Old Sheepdog Brewery. When I opened up my gallery back in 2019, I've met Gus and Brisa, they're the owners of the establishment, and they were telling me how they were directly affected by the August 3rd shooting. And so to me, I always had the idea of wanting to do a mural project where there were 23 murals, one for each victim. And I thought, what better spot than here?
What a wonderful place. We're not far from Lincoln Park and the old Lincoln Center. This is very important to anybody who grew up in El Paso. It's got historic value, it's got cultural value. But when they renovated, you were saying they knocked out a bunch of the columns and murals. Talk about that.
Yeah, so they knocked down, I think, a total of 19 murals, and they were done by some of them were done by some late artists, but some of them were also done by some older artists that unfortunately can't redo the art that they have done, because doing murals is physically demanding work.
You're talking about how these murals are physically demanding. I was watching you. You've got a can of spray paint, you've got a mask, and you've got a ladder.
Sometimes that's
How
all
in
you
the
need.
heck can you pull off that with that?
Just will and determination, you know? That's all it's about.
Tell us about a few more of your murals around town.
So there's one right there in front of the convention center that I got help with from other local artists as well, some very fine local talents. But one of my favorite murals was actually the one done right there for Desert Mama, and it was the Concha balloon.
Yes.
And it says, "Don't be self-conchas." Around the time that I did that, I was actually suffering from a lot of mental health problems. So it was like as a reminder for myself to get my mental health checked out. Last year I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder. So it was around that time that I was like, just trying to, be stronger emotionally, mentally, and just trying to, fight the good fight.
I know a lot of people that have used art as a form of therapy to get through anything in life, hard times, and of course the shooting in El Paso. It doesn't get any harder than that. Well, Tino, a pleasure to have you on the show. He also has a gallery which is featuring local artists all the time and raising money to do these projects. So if you'd like to reach out to Tino, just find him on social media at Orteg, no A, Tino. Orteg, Tino.
Thank you.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Pleasure's all mine.
I'm going to try to look cool.